Hari Om. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a long time we haven't met. I pray that God will be with you in every step you take, and let's hope for the good things to happen. Stay safe and take good care of yourself. Now let's get into the class with a prayer. Close your eyes slowly. Take a deep breath and chant Om 3 times.
सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम.
Let us see Civics Unit 1 Women Empowerment. In this lesson, you come to know the sociological perspectives of gender. You can understand about various roles played by women in society. You also know the importance of women's education. Understand the role played by women in economic development. And also got an idea of women's rights. Introduction. Feminism is not about making women stronger. Women are already strong. It's about changing the way the world perceives that strength. The story of women's struggle for equality belongs to no single feminist nor to any one organization, but to the collective efforts of all who care about the human rights. You educate a man, you educate a man. You educate a woman, you educate a generation. Women's empowerment and achieving gender equality is essential for our society to ensure the sustainable development of the country. Social aspects of gender. In sociology, we make a distinction between sex and gender. Sex is a biological trait that societies use to assign people into the category of either male or female. Gender is more fluid. It may or may not depend upon biological traits. More specifically, it is a concept that describes how societies determine and manage sex categories, the cultural meanings attached to men's and women's roles, and how individuals understand their identities. Gender involves social norms, attitudes, and activities that society view as more appropriate for one sex over another. Gender is also determined by what an individual feels and does. The sociology of gender examines how society influences our understanding and perception of difference between masculinity and femininity. The essential factors for empowerment are education, gender discrimination. So, education gives one the ability to think wisely and take thoughtful decisions. Gender discrimination. A society which discriminates between two genders can never be empowered. Discrimination based on caste, creed, religion, etc. These are the factors for the empowerment. Women's education. Education is one of the most important means of empowering women with knowledge, skills, and self confidence necessary to participate fully in the development process. Educating the girl child produces mothers who are educated and who will in turn educate their children, care for their families, and provide the children care and support. The girl child needs to be educated to acquire knowledge and skills needed to advance as status for social interactions and self improvement. The unmatched importance of female education. Increase literacy. One of the illiterate youth across the globe, nearly 63% are female. Offering all children education will prop up literacy rates, pushing forward development in struggling regions. Human trafficking. Women are the most vulnerable to trafficking. Through providing young girls with opportunities and fundamental skills, human trafficking can be significantly undermined. Political representation. Across the globe, women are underrepresented as voters and restricted from political involvement. The United Nations Women's Programs on Leadership and Participation suggest that civic education, training, and all round empowerment will reduce this gap. Thriving babies. According to the United Nations Girls Education Initiative, children of educated mother are twice as likely to survive past the age of 5. Later marriage. As suggested by the United Nations Population Fund, in underdeveloped countries, 1 in every 3 girls is married before reaching the age of 18. In a region where a girl receives 7 or more years of education, the wedding date is delayed by 4 years. Income potential. Education also increases a woman's earning capabilities. According to the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is UNESCO, a single year of primary education has shown to increase a girl's wage later in life by 20%. Prospering GDP. Gross domestic product also rises when both girls and boys are being offered education opportunities. Poverty reduction. When women are provided with equal rights and equal access to education, they go on to participate in economic activity. Increased earning power leads to reduction in poverty level. Savitribai Phule as a traditional beaker, the first female teacher at the first girls' school. When we talk about the girls' education, only Jayendra Phule is remembered as a champion of women's education in India. He, along with his wife Savitribai Phule, opened the first school for girls in 1848. First in the world women. First woman Prime Minister is Srimavau Bandaranaike. She belongs to Sri Lanka. In space, Valentina Tereshkova, USSR, that is Russia. To scale Mount Everest, the first woman is Junko Tabi. She belongs to Japan. To win the Olympic gold medal, Charlotte Cooper. She is belong to England. See the first in India woman. First women's university, Maharishi's Karve starts SNTD University in Pune with 5 students in 1916. First woman to hold an union cabinet post, Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit. First woman to hold a union foreign minister post, Sushma Swaraj. First woman youngest minister of a state, Sushma Swaraj. First woman governor of independent India, Sarojini Naidu. First woman president of UN General Assembly, Vijaya Lakshmi Pandit. First woman Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi. First woman IPS Officer of India, Kiran Bedi. First woman to win Nobel Peace Prize, Mother Teresa. First Indian woman to climb Mount Everest is Panjadri Pal. First woman to win Booker Prize, Arundhati Roy. First woman President, Pratibha Patel. First woman Speaker of Lok Sabha, Meera Kumar. The first woman judge in Supreme Court, Meera Shahib Fatima Bibi. First woman President of Indian National Congress, Annie Besant. First woman Chief Minister of an Indian state, Sushita Kirpalani. First woman Director General of Police, Kanchan Chowdhury Bhattacharya. First woman Defence Minister of India, Nirmala Sitharaman. First woman Finance Minister of India, Nirmala Sitharaman. Factors responsible for poor female literacy rate: gender-based inequality, social discrimination and economic exploitation, occupation of girl child in domestic works, low enrollment of girls in schools, low retention rate and high dropout rate. Role of women in the economic development. Importance of women's economic empowerment in society is inevitable. Empowerment is one of the main procedural concerns when addressing human rights and development. Women's empowerment and achieving gender equality is essential for our society to ensure the sustainable development of the country. Benefits of economic empowerment of women. Women's economic empowerment is central to realize women's rights and gender equality. Empowering women in the economic and bridging gender gaps in the world of work are key to achieving the agenda for sustainable development. When more women work, economies rise. It is estimated that companies with 3 or more women in senior management functions score higher in all dimensions of organizational performance. For economic empowerment of women. Gender differences in laws affect both developing and developed economies and women in all religions. Women remain less likely to participate in the labor market than men around the world. Women are more likely to be unemployed than men. Women are overrepresented in informal and vulnerable employment. Globally, women are paid less than men. Women bear disproportionate responsibility for unpaid care and domestic work. Unpaid care work is essential to the functioning of the economy but often goes uncounted and unorganized. Women are less likely to be entrepreneurs and face many disadvantages starting business. Women are less likely than men to have to access to financial institutions or have a bank account. Women are still less likely to have access to social protection. Violence and harassments in the world of work affects women regardless of age, location, income or social status. Indian society is known for its unity in diversity. Social inequality also prevails in this society, which has given birth of weaker section. They have faced social, economic and political discrimination in hands of dominating sections since ancient time, and their fight for rights and access to justice is almost as old as the discrimination against these marginalized and weaker groups.
Learning outcome of this video. Now we know the sociological perspectives of gender. We understood about various roles played by women in society. We have known the importance of women's education. We have understood the role played by women in economic development. We have also understood the idea of women's rights. Recap.
Women empowerment and issues related nowadays gained its importance worldwide. Personal rights, social equality, political power, and economic opportunity are the important aspects of women empowerment. Almost the women population shared 50% of the total population of the world. We can't imagine the world, peace and prosperity without empowering each and every woman on the planet. It is everyone's responsibility to make each woman into an independent and empowered woman.
Sit down on the ground comfortably. Without moving your head and neck, look upwards and then downwards. Keep your neck and back straight. Now look at the sides, alternating with the left and right. Do not move your neck while looking sideways. to your left, then look upwards. Move your eyes right and then look down. Look upwards, to your right, and then down. Now look upwards, then to your left and down. Alternatively, look to your left once after looking upwards, before looking down, and then look to your right the next time after looking up. Close your eyes and rest for some time. Sit comfortably and bring your hands straight forward at shoulder height and raise your thumbs. Look at your thumbs. Slowly spread apart your hands. Look at your left and right thumbs alternatively while spreading your hands apart. Together, continuing to look at your left and right thumbs alternatively. Close your eyes and rest for some time.
Close your eyes slowly. Take a deep breath and chant Om 3 times.
Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.